Ash falls like snow. The towering screens of Times Square hang broken and hollow, flickering faint holograms of forgotten advertisement. Frames sag. Neon reflections tremble in puddles of dirty rainwater. Crushed smartphones litter the cracked asphalt like the fallen leaves of a dead civilization. I walk slowly through the ruins. Morpheus walks beside me, our boots crunching over shattered devices, over the remnants of an empire built on glass and longing. They believed they held the world in their hands, but it was the world that held them. Morpheus whispers softly, almost mournfully. I say nothing. My eyes trace the empty streets, haunted by the weight of absence, a silence deeper than death. Lights blaze, the crowd cheers, deafening, euphoric. On stage, a man in black turtleneck and jeans holds aloft a tiny, gleaming rectangle, the first iPhone. An iPod, a phone, an internet communicator. Are you getting it? The applause crashes like a tidal wave. From the shadowed edge of the scene, unseen, I watch history pivot. They applauded the birth of their freedom, never seeing the chains being forged. Morpheus speaks slowly, every word weighted. Once, dinner tables pulsed with life, stories, laughter, arguments over nothing at all. Now, a family sits together, but each one alone. Faces lit only by the cold blue glow of screens. Forks hang motionless, halfway to mouths. Fingers swipe, scroll, vanish into endless digital abyss. The glow of the screen became their only fire. Their eyes locked into tiny private worlds, while the real world withered into shadow. Out on the road, the machines called to them, even behind the wheel, heads bowed, not in prayer, but in obedience. Cars drift across lanes, horns blare, metal twists like paper, screams echo, but only for a moment, swallowed by the buzzing lullaby of digital ringtones. The playgrounds, once righteous with life, grew silent, the laughter of children swallowed whole by the feed. A circle of kids sit in silence, heads bent low, tiny hands swiping, tapping. The soft chirp of notification is the only sound left in the dying twilight. Each child adrift, each one alone, tethered only to a machine that whispered, "You are loved." A birthday cake left untouched as guests scroll. A sunset unseen. 100 phones lifted, none of them looking. A newborn's first cry, unheard as a father updates his status. We didn't lose each other all at once. We gave ourselves away, swipe by swipe, tap by tap, until there was nothing left but reflections in the glass. I say with a heavy heart. The glowing screens are dead now. The world they stole from themselves, gone. Morpheus and I weave through the crumbling bones of the underground. Dead phones are embedded in the cracked concrete like fossils. Billboards hang limp, their slogans half-rendered. Connect, engage, evolve, swipe to belong. They did not steal our bodies. They stole our hunger for one another, Morpheus says in a grim, low voice. They did not take our freedom with guns. They took it with promises. First came Meta, mapping our faces, our friendships, our fears. Every memory, every moment, stripped bare, cataloged, and sold to the highest bidder. Then came Google, a mirror of our quietest desires. Every whispered question, every hidden hope, harvested without mercy. Apple spoke of privacy, of security, but built walls so high even their promises could not climb them. And Android? A billion windows into human want, thrown open to the winds. Microphones listening. Touchscreens record not just taps, but thought patterns. Cameras always awake, always watching. Morpheus turns to me, his voice low, heavy with grim finality. They told them it was personalization, convenience, progress. But it was surveillance. It was programming. It was the softest, most perfect cage ever built. Hands swipe endlessly, eyes devoured by infinite scrolls, fingerprints staining screens, as if ancient cave paintings pleading for salvation. Swipe left, swipe right, each motion another link in the chain. Morpheus whispers in a voice almost reverent. The city groans under the weight of a dying sky. Machine networks pulse faintly above like a sick aurora. At the foot of a broken newsstand, I pause. Old headlines crumble to dust in my hand. Apple announces screen time limits. Google promises greater transparency. Meta launches new privacy initiative. They knew, I say softly in a bitter voice. Morpheus stands still, a grim sentinel. And still they feasted. Addiction was not a side effect, it was the design. People march under bright banners, stay connected, upgrade, or be left behind. Their faces pixelate, features dissolving, becoming blank. They surrendered their souls for a faster feed, Morpheus says in a sad tone. Morpheus and I stand atop the skeletal ruins of a skyscraper. The city yawns dead below. The machines did not need armies, they needed only time, and our endless hunger to be seen, whispers Morpheus. And in the end, we became invisible, I say sorrowfully. You thought it stayed on your screen. You thought you could turn it off. But the machine had other plans. It followed you into your pocket and into your breath. Join us for the dawn of artificial